Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be starting a new journal using the indigo and violet and juniper and sage collections that were in the Advent kit for 2022 from Uniquely Creative, which is a sort of like a purpley bluish colour and for one of them, and a greeny colour tones the other one. So this is the cover, and I start off with a folder like this, and it's a bit bigger than the normal ones. This green one is a bit bigger than the manila folders I normally use. I bought this from a second-hand shop, so I'm using them up to make journals with, and the measurement is 6 across and 9 down, and I don't know why I did 9 down, because normally I do 9.5 anyway. So that's the cover, and that's the back, using paper from the indigo and violet bit, and I've got a bit of a paper from a collection from Spotlight underneath. And I have done some of the inside. I haven't done all of the inside. This is from Juniper and Sage, but the two collections go together. As you can see, the sort of the blues and the greens go together. So I've got that done so far. I just haven't decided what to put in these bits here, and I will decorate that bit there and that bit there with the same paper as that. So today I just thought I would go and do some tying in, so that people who are new to my channel, thank you very much all, by the way, for those people who have subscribed to me lately. Welcome to my channel, and thank you very much for all those people who are still staying with me. It's really lovely. So get a bit of, I use elastics, makes it easier for sort of moving in and out. So with the tie-in version, I like to tie them in rather than sew them in, so people can take out the pages, work on them as they want to, or add pages if they want to. So with the tied-in version, which I'm just going to keep losing my end here, start in the middle, in the center of the folder, the cover I should say, and you just, now I never ever seem to do it so that it's straight on the other side ever. Just need a bit of room, bigger room there. So you go, I usually use 2 signatures, so you need to have 2 bits of elastic for the signature and 1 in the middle just to hold it in place, kind of thing. So you need to do 1, got my jumper on, and then 2 minutes, I'll be hot in about 2 seconds flat. You wait and see, because the light's on. 2, 1, 2, 2, and another one here to sort of tie it all together. So I like to have a little bit of length just to give a bit of wiggle room for anybody who wants to add any more papers, or I never seem to do this tight enough. It's not very even, is it, Kay? So maybe you just need to pull this a bit more this side. Try that. There are some signatures, some journals I do tie the things in, depending on, like, if they're the smaller journals or they're tall skinny ones, because I just feel that that's because they're narrower and they're less of a signature in there, that it'll be easier to have them. Just trying to straighten that up, and I'm getting hot already. So hopefully that's all right. It's all going to be twisted around the back. Excuse me a minute. I'm going to take my jacket off, because as soon as the light's gone in here, the light that I've got here, just here, this light just here, it gets a bit warm. So anyway, I could only find, it's probably a bit too long. Just going to trim that off a bit. It's going to use a bit of, I think that made it's not straight at the back now though, because I'm going to cover it over with this purple lace, which I think matches the collection beautifully. It's the only bit of purple lace I could find that colour purple. So I use 450 Helmars 5450 glue to glue it down with. It works fine with fabric, I find, and of course I should have got rid of the glue in the top there before I started, but I always forget. Always forget. So I'm just going to glue at the side of it here. It's quite a wide bit of lace, so I have to make sure I've got lots of. Just going to do this side to start off with. Okay, let's have a look. Is there a right side or wrong side to these things? I just never know. I think that's the right side. So we're going to do it. Hopefully that's in the middle. And then I'm going to glue the other bit on the other back, on the back. Make sure there's plenty of glue. I'll probably end up with glue all over me now, because of course I've got lots of glue on, then it's sticky as coming through the lace. Sometimes I put the lace on the tie on the outside, but I thought that today I will just put it on the inside, mainly because of this pretty lace. It could still be undone. Just have to cut it. I'm talking about this tie-in, the signatures. Oh, sorry. Probably just realised I've got a bit of a glary spot just probably there. Okay, let's have a look. Did I stick that well? No, look at that terrible cut that I did there. That's alright. Let's just stretch it a little bit. Oh, that looks quite nice. I quite like that. And it's not even though. Got down. There's one good thing about the 450, it's got a bit of wriggle room to it, so you can do what I'm doing here, fix it. Hopefully that's a bit straighter. Let's have a look. Not quite. So I went and saw the physio this morning, the one that I'm seeing for my shoulder rehab. For those people who are new to my channel, I had to have a shoulder op at the beginning of March because I had a tear in the bursa and a calcification growth, a big one. So it had to be removed because it was hurting me to do certain things like take my jumper off. Just couldn't do, it was just hurting, so, but the scan showed they needed fixing anyway. That's lovely. Quite like that. Whether I'll add another little element here, I don't know yet. So I'm just going to show you now that I've done that. I could almost use this. I don't want to put another lace there because it's too wide. See if I can find a trim. Maybe I could just use the side bit maybe and just chop it off. What a waste. I'll think about it. Anyway, because I don't think I've got many other paper things. So I was just going to show you what I'm going to put in this journal. Some papers. I've got the 2 signatures here, which I haven't trimmed up. Obviously, there's the cover for one. And I always have this one in the middle. Maybe it should be all the way around, okay. I think I have it that way for a reason. Anyway, and there's this one here. that in the middle. See that looks good, but I don't know if I want the two. They won't be together, okay? They'll be separate. Of course they will be separated with the other things in between. So we'll just trim them up afterwards. So you can see the greens and the purples and that one. So just put that there for a moment. And here are some papers that I thought might go. This is from Sewing Pattern. I'll just put this to the side so you can see the colours that they. Can you see that? Yeah, the colours you can see that matches. Some Sewing Pattern. This is probably a bit too blue, but I couldn't find another purple one. I might have to have another hunt because I think that might be a bit too. Oh no, it sort of goes like. Cause I'm going to cover over. The only thing that's going to be showing is this strip maybe. So we could do that. Is that got a? Oh, that's more pink than I thought. I picked it up because I thought this was purple, but it's not. In this light, it's not. In my other in the natural light, it looked sort of purplish. This is purple, but I might have to cover just cover it up so they can just see the outside. There's that one. Then there's this. I'm going to cover up the pink so we don't have the pink. This comes from a Gifts and Ideas list, sort of a gift book. Quote. This is from a quote. Sometimes all we have to do in life is shop, be present, and allow the magic to unfold. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. So this is from some quote book. I didn't do a very good job of tearing it out. I have to put some washi tape there. So there goes. And then this comes from Kate Greenaway book. I thought that the greens might go. They do a bit. And this one here. That's why I chose those, just to put poppy in there. Maybe that side would be better. I don't know. I have to fix that. This comes from a Painted Garden book. Again, I chose it because of the purple. But I think it's the wrong purple. I think I'm going to have trouble with this, trying to find the right purple. Oh, I don't know. That's all right. And this side certainly goes. This green fig. And then there's this one here that definitely goes. And that on the back as well. Just some white photocopy paper, some rectangular doily, some writing paper, some ledger paper, some music paper. Ooh, 2 lots there because I want to some I've got all this paper just borders from someone, and there's just a whole heap of different colours, so I thought that would go. Definitely go with those. Then this one, which is it's a cream colour, and it's got a very, very faint pattern on it, and it almost looks like it's grey or light purple. So I thought that would go nicely, and then the same for this one as well. So I thought I would go with those, and then I'll see if that's enough and whether I need to add any more, because I've still got some paper from, because there's this paper as well that I used for underneath the cover. So I've got some of that too, and I've still got some other paper here from the collection as well. So I'll just work through it and decide what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. I'm going to probably turn these into journaling cards, or even if I just do a double pocket page, maybe I could do that. Okay, I'll have to find some more. Anyway, this is just a short video just to introduce to you what I'm doing and where I'm up to with my creativity. Trying to think of the right word then. Anyway, thank you very much for being here today, and I'll come back in another video and see if we're up where we're up to. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.